Sunshine is finally here. It is the award-winning 2024 film directed by Antoinette Hadaone, and it's easily one of the best Filipino movie of 2025. Alam mo the moment na in-announce na ipapalabas to dito sa Pilipinas at it will hit the theater, talaga I was really so pumped to see this movie because nanalo lang naman to ng Crystal Bear for best film sa Berlin International Film Festival, di ba? Also, other than that, I am a huge fan of Direk Antoinette Hadaone and also Miss Maris Racal. One of my favorite movies is Love It to the Stars and Back, and I've always loved Maris as an actress. No, lalo na nung napanood ko siya sa Marapok AF. And also The Kank Show, which was also directed by Direk Antoinette Hadaone. And Sunshine is really good. Like, ang ganda niya guys, sobra. Tuko siya sa isang rhythmic gymnast na si Sunshine na kung saan ilang buwan bago yung qualifiers para sa national team, nalaman niya na buntis siya. And then nung kinoconsider niya na mag-abortion, she met a mysterious kid that will question her decision. You see, abortion is definitely a taboo and such a controversial topic to discuss here in the Philippines, lalo sa bansa natin. In fact, it's even considered na illegal ang abortion dito sa Pilipinas. That's why this movie is so brave and also it's so important to watch ng lahat. Ipapakita ng pelikula ang struggle sa mga kababaihan living in a conservative and religious values of our country at kung gaano rin kapatriarchal ang ating bansa na kapag nabuntis ang babae, laging yung babae lang yung may kasalanan. That they are the one to blame dahil nagpagalaw siya at hindi nag-ingat, ganon. There's actually this one scene sa pelikula na gusto ko talagang manakal. Like, gusto ko talagang manakal dahil sa pinagsasabi ng doktor, gano'n. Like, thank you for what? Diba? Kung alam niyo yung scene na yun. Honestly, this movie feels like a love letter to all the Filipino women out there who experience the same pain and struggles na na-feel at na-experience ni Sunshine dito sa pelikula. Alam mo yung ramdam mo yung alaga talaga ni Direk Antoinette sa karakter ni Sunshine dito. And alam mo na yung movie really wanted to give awareness sa mga pinagdadaanan ng ating mga kababayang kababaihan, di ba? And yung mga karakter ng mga babae dito, grabe. They are just there for each other. Like, sobrang saya nilang panoorin na magkakasama and lifting each other up. Like, it's just so good to watch a movie that lifts every Filipino woman up and be there for each other. At sobrang raw ng pelikula. Like, sobrang raw niya. Ramdam mo yung parang, ramdam mo na parang feeling mo totoong tao si Sunshine, ganon. Like, umiyak talaga ako when that motel scene came up. It was so painful to watch and you just feel for Sunshine, ganon. Guys, I will never be a woman and I will never understand the pain a woman will ever go through, but that scene, grabe, talagang makakasimpatya ka for Sunshine. Like, makakasimpatya ka talaga sa mga kababaihan who also experienced the same thing as what Sunshine went through. And Maris, grabe, ang sobrang galing ni Maris dito. Like, as in, binigyan niya ng hustisya yung karakter. She gave us such a raw and nakakadalang performance na hindi OA yung iyak niya pero ramdam mo yung gigil niya, ramdam mo yung pain, yung struggle, yung confusion. Like, she's just so fucking good, guys. Like, every silence, every line, every decision that she makes here, it feels so real. Ganun kagaling for me si Maris Racal. And actually, lahat magagaling. Si Anika, si Elijah, everyone is so good. Pero I think I should give a special flowers para kay Miss Jenica Garcia because grabe, lahat ng mga eksena na nandoon siya, sobrang scene stealing. Imposibleng hindi ka madadala kapag ka nandiyan si Miss Jenica Garcia. Every time she's on screen, she delivers and she's so good to watch, guys. Like, parang grabe yung iyak ko. Like, every time she's on screen, she just delivers, guys. Ramdam mo yung care niya kay Sunshine, ramdam mo yung love, ramdam mo yung alam mo na susuportahan niya yung kapatid niya kahit na anong maging desisyon ng kapatid niya. Nararamdaman mo na parang totoong kapatid talaga tong si Miss Jenica Garcia dito. And ang ganda. Ang galing niya talaga. Wala akong masabi. Yun lang talaga. Parang feeling ko, she is the best sister that you will ever wish for. Ganun siya. And let's also talk about the cinematography ng pelikula kasi grabe, ang ganda talaga ng shots ng pelikulang to. It reminds me so much of Maynila sa Koko ng Liwanag by Lino Broca na really features ang Metro Manila kung gaano ka-chaotic and messy and noisy the city can be. And it also adds reflection to the character which is sa mga pinagdadaanan ni Sunshine. And nakaka-claustrophobic at hindi ka makahinga sa bawat eksena dahil din sa mga shots ni Direk Antoinette dito. Favorite kong moments sa pelikula is every time na parang nasa hard situation si Sunshine, napakaingay ng paligid, napakasikip, di ka makahinga, ganun yung shot niya. Pero kapag ka nabuo na yung decision niya at gagawin niya na talaga, everything just went silent. I think isa sa line na tumatak kay Sunshine is yung drown out the noise, you are sunshine. I think sobrang nagre-reflect yung buong scene or buong pelikula or yung pagpili ni Direk na kada nasa hard situation si Sunshine, napakaingay ng paligid, and then when it's time that she is focused on her decision, everything just went silent. It's just so good. I love it so much. Honestly, there are a lot of things that I really love about this movie, but I cannot discuss it without spoilers. So here comes the spoiler part of the movie. So makikilala natin si Sunshine whose life devoted herself na mapasama sa national team ng Pilipinas para sa kanyang sport, which is the rhythmic gymnast. And we see that everybody actually looks up to her. Everyone knows how good she is, and even her, she knows it too. So nung nalaman niya na nabuntis siya and she knows na hindi siya makakapag-compete for the qualifiers for the national team, and she also knows that this is her last chance. Like, hindi na darating itong opportunity na to para sa kanya. So, she made the brave decision to abort her baby. And what I really love about this movie is pinakita kung gaano ka hindi accessible yung mga safe ways to abort a baby because nga considered na illegal to sa country natin, na kailangan itong itago, na kailangan hindi malaman ng mga opisyal, na parang walang mga choice yung mga kababaihan kundi tanggapin na buntis ka. Like yung mga ways na ipapakita dito sa pelikula, sobrang sakit talaga siyang panoorin. Like, ayun nga, paulit-ulit talaga ako dun sa motel scene, pero grabe talaga yung motel scene na yon, kinilabutan talaga ako. Like, nai-imagine ko yung mga babaeng who went through the same. Parang, ewan ko talaga, masisimpatya ka talaga kay Sunshine dito, and she's going through it alone, guys, for 12 hours. Kasi parang may mga kailangan siyang gawin within that 12 hours para makomplete yung makomplete yung, hindi ko alam kung anong tawag pero parang yun yung ways para ma-abort yung baby. But it's so painful to watch, sobrang raw, sobrang walang music, talagang maririnig mo lang yung iyak at yung sakit na nararamdaman ni Sunshine, and you just really feel for her. Parang mapapaisip ka talaga sa mga babaeng naranasan kung ano yung mga naranasan ni Sunshine, and I even had more respect for all of the women out there. Kasi hindi talaga biro ang maging babae. Grabe talaga. Also, yung risk din sa health ng mga kababaihan ng isang non-surgical abortion. Grabe. Kasi meron din pinakita na may isang bata doon na na-meet ni Sunshine na sa hilot niya ipapalaglag yung bata, and yung magiging risk nun if hindi siya nagawa ng tama. Like, talagang life-threatening siya. Sobrang nakakaawa talaga, guys. Sobrang nung time na yon, yung motel scene plus yung scene nung bata, parang ako natulala sa sinehan habang pinapanood lang yung iyak ni Sunshine at nung bata din. Grabe. So yun nga, pinakita yung risks, yung kung gaano ka life-threatening ang non-surgical abortion, kung gaano kahirap, but it's still making a point na this decision or this abortion is something that a woman should have an autonomy to. Na it should be the woman or their right to decide kung ikikip nila yung bata o hindi. Kasi it's their body, it's their choice, it's a responsibility, and it should be their decision if they will go through for it or not, diba? Because at the end of the day, kung hindi ka pa handa na maging parents, yung bata din yung magiging kawawa. Like yung sinapupunan mo rin yung magiging kawawa in the future. Tulad na hinint na nangyari sa character ni Ariana. Si Ariana yung isa sa mga bata na na-meet ni Sunshine and hinting na no one cared for him kasi hindi naman siya gusto ng magulang niya because he was a result of a sexual abuse. Na ang ina niya was sexually abused ng uncle niya at yung mama niya na-meet actually ni Sunshine, which is yung na-mention ko kanina na nagpahilot for abortion. Na-meet siya ni Sunshine and my God, she's just 13 years old nung nabuntis siya, guys. And it's just so hard na alam mo na itong pelikulang to, hindi lang sila mga karakter, na alam mo na merong mga totoong tao na katulad ng 13 years old na to at ni Sunshine. And grabe itong part ng pelikulang to, sobrang bigat for me. Kaya sobrang satisfying for me nung pinukpok ni Sunshine ng bote yung ulo ng uncle eh. Sobrang go girl, sabi ko. So yun, it's actually pretty obvious naman from the very start na yung bata, si Anika ko and si Ariana are just sa imagination lang ni Sunshine. Na si Ariana, siya yung parang manifestation ng future ng anak nung 13 years old na nabuntis because of a sexual abuse. And then, yung character naman dito ni Anika ko, siya naman yung future na anak ni Sunshine. Siya ang currently na nasa sinapupunan niya. Hindi siya plot twist, hindi siya something na reveal. And I'm really okay with that one. I don't think na it is something na parang kailangan i-big deal, ganon. In fact, it adds so much depth sa character ni Sunshine kasi gusto niyang ipaintindi sa anak niya kung bakit hindi pa siya handa. Humihingi siya ng tawad, ngunit gusto niyang maintindihan ng anak niya na ito talaga yung pangarap niya na mag-SEA Games, mag-Olympics. This is her life. Dito na umikot yung buhay niya. She devoted her life to this dream. And nung sumayaw si Sunshine at the end of the movie, at pinakita niya yun doon kay Anika ko, yun sa bata, grabe. Pinakita niya doon kung gaano niya kamahal yung sport, kung gaano siya kasaya, kung gaano siya ka-free whenever she's on that stage, whenever she's performing her routine. Ang ganda ng scene na yun. Sobrang ganda ng scene na yun. As in, parang ramdam mo yung freedom, ramdam mo yung joy and passion ni Sunshine sa sport na to at kung gaano niya talaga dinevote yung sarili niya for this sport. Kaya hindi niya talaga ma-let go. Kaya naman nung sinabi nung bata na gets ko na, habang tinatanong ni Sunshine kung naiintindihan mo ba ako habang umiiyak sila, tas nung sagot nung bata, gets ko na, tas naghag sila. Grabe yung iyak ko, day. Like, as in, umiyak talaga ako. Na alam mo na hindi naman din to madali para kay Sunshine, pero kailangan niya rin tong gawin and it's her decision to make. It's a huge decision that she needs to make and she needs to choose. And she just cannot let go of the dream, 'di ba? Hindi niya talaga kayang bitawan yung pangarap niya na matagal niya nang gustong makuha. Na ito na yung huli niyang chance, 'di ba? Lagi kasi sinasabi nung bata dito ni Anika ko, di ko alam kung may pangalan siya doon eh. Parang wala yata siyang pangalan. Ang alam ko, Bethany ang pangalan dapat niya sa interview, according sa interview na sa podcast. But sa pelikula, parang wala siyang pangalan, ganon. But anyway, lagi sinasabi ng bata doon, ang pangarap ko ay pangarap niya. So, nung finally nakita niya na yung pangarap ni Sunshine first hand, nakita niya na kung gaano siya ka-free and passionate with the sport that she chose, she finally understood why she had to do the decision to let go of her. And it's such a beautiful scene. Sobrang galing, sobrang ganda, sobrang nakakadala. Ang galing ng piniling scoring ni Direk Antoinette dito for that final sequence. Grabe. I just love it so much. You can feel the freedom and letting go as well. So it is so good, guys. And also alam ko nasa ending na ako, pero I just wanna say pa din na ayoko talagang kalimutan kung gaano kagaling talaga si Miss Jenica Garcia dito. Ulit-ulitin ko talaga. Like, magaling talaga si Marisa. Like, sobrang bilib ako sa kanya how raw her performance was para sa character na to. Pero grabe kasi si Miss Jenica Garcia, parang dalang-dala ka din sa kanya. Ramdam na ramdam mo yung gigil niya sa mga tao sa paligid, ganon. But you can also feel nga yung love and care niya kay Sunshine, lalo na sa ending din kung saan niyakap niya sa kama yung kapatid niya, telling her na kahit anong maging desisyon niya, nandun lang daw ang ate niya, whatever her decision will be. And you just feel sa pagbitaw ni Miss Jenica Garcia ng line na yon na she's there for you. She is the best sister that you will ever wish for. Tapos nung nag-hug sila habang umiiyak at nagbe-breakdown si Sunshine, grabe. Another time na umiyak na naman ako. Yes, ang dami kong beses na umiyak dito, guys. So, sobrang ganda kasi, as in. Sobrang rare lang to feel this intense emotions din minsan dito sa Filipino cinema. And I just love the feeling of this feeling habang pinapanood ko sa sinehan. And yeah, napapasabi lang talaga ako ng cinema. Ganon. Anyway, at the end, nakasama siya sa qualifiers ng national team for the rhythmic gymnastics, hinting na she proceeded with the abortion sa tulong ng isang doktor. And it is actually such a beautiful ending, like para siyang mahigpit na yakap para sa mga Pilipinong kababaihan, di ba? And that's it, that's the movie. I think may mga iba pa akong na-miss na points for this movie, but that's my overall thoughts. Let me know kung ano yung mga thoughts niyo pa for this pelikula. I really would love to know your thoughts about this movie, guys. Please comment down your thoughts. Please comment what you felt. Nagustuhan niyo ba yung pelikula? Ano yung mga realizations niyo? Ano yung mga na-feel nyo? Anong mga scenes ang nadala kayo? Let me know in the comments, guys. And I will see you guys on the next video.